Hello, welcome and welcome back. This is a portfolio review video for the week number 27 of 2024. These portfolio review videos I'm doing every second week after my bi-weekly paycheck hits the account, and the content of the video will include a walkthrough of what has happened over the last 2 weeks. I'll be talking about the distribution of the paycheck, dividends that I've received, dividend increases, opened and closed positions. I'll show some random opportunity income that I've generated, and I will finish the video with investment goal progress overview. Let's start. Talking about the paycheck distribution, after replenishing my cash at hand fund, which I try to keep to the level of 6 months of my family living expenses, I was able to put 58% of a paycheck into my investment portfolio. After this and all the purchases that have been already made, there is still around 500 euros of cash to be invested. This 58% ratio is calculated without inclusion of my contribution to retirement saving accounts. As these contributions are deducted from my paycheck under company match plan, I don't have a chance to touch that money, so I simply don't count it in. Overall, 58% is great. Would be happy to have this ratio every time. However, this is more of an exception because of my rent agreement ending, being the last month in the country, coming back home for vacations, and not having to pay rent for the next couple of months. Over the last 2 weeks, I've got 5 dividend payments. QYLD US variant paid me almost 130 bucks. I also got 38 bucks from SCHD and 14 euros from SDIV European variant. I also got almost 7 bucks together in some from VOO and QQQ, as they both have small yields and I have been selling off these positions continuously with prices hitting new time highs. The total of a period is 186 euros of dividends received, and the total of month of June is 484 euros, which is more than double to compare to 179 euros in dividends that I've received last year. When talking about the forecast for July, I expect to receive around 550 euros worth of dividends. And for comparison, last year in July, I received 147 euro of total dividends, which means that this year, my dividend expectation for the month of July is almost more than double to what I received last year. It also makes sense to talk about the changes in dividend payments, as there have been some of them recently. I'm comparing this payment against the same payment of the same quarter of the last year. So, ENCC ETF announced dividend increase for slightly above 2% starting from July. VOO increased the dividends in the last payment by 14% in comparison to quarter two of 2023. QQQ increased the last dividend payment by 51% in comparison to quarter two of the last year. And finally, a CHD payment in June was almost 24% larger than the one a year before. What I was not happy to see is ISPA ETF announcing dividends, which are almost 90% lower than the same quarter last year, making a total of three quarters 10% lower in comparison to last year. However, this ETF had nice price appreciation over the last 6 months. Yield on cost is still above 5%, and I am willing to stay in this position longer. All the trades that I've made over the last 2 weeks you can see on the screen. Without going through each of them individually, I mostly bought 10% and above high yielding investments, and I've also added a small chunk of SCHD and DGRO dividend growth ETFs. I took profit on some of the VOO and QQQ positions as I'm expecting a price correction sometime soon. So I've sold out 20 and 60% of those accordingly. Moving to opportunity income, this period was not very special. Over the last 2 weeks, I got 30 euro cents as a crypto bonus on the Revolut platform, 11.5 Canadian bucks as a cashback bonus from Wealthsimple debit card purchases, and 4.2 Canadian bucks from recycling. So, let's summarize the video. Over the last 2 weeks, my total net worth grew around 1.62%, and my current average monthly passive income is at 829 euros, with an increase of 19 euros since the last video. That is it. This is the end for today. Like, subscribe, check the referral link below for a variety of interesting income opportunities, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks.